Then the killing started. From the body of every defiler that creature killed, another abomination appeared, and they kept going until everyone was dead.
How is that possible, though?
It probably has to do with when
So one of the mages died of a natural cause.
Huh? Judging by the way you talk, you're mages too, aren't you? I knew it. Well, listen up, friend. The purity is right. You're demons, the whole lot of you, and you should be hunted down.
It was an accident. None of these mages want...
And now just leave me alone. I need to think.
As you want.
Anything on your mind?
Yes. Got it. Will do.
So, what's the plan? Just give the word.
Yes.
What is it? You have my attention.
Yes.
Yes?
Corporal?
What do we need? Understood.
Yes.
You picked the wrong enemies. Ah!
Let's see what we can do.
We'll hold our ground.
I'll stay here.
I'll be right here.
I'll stay here.
Uh-huh.
A fine plan.
Whatever's necessary. Understood.
Fine.
Wait.
Changed your mind?
All right. Yes, of course.
Yes. You got it.
As you want. Everything has an end. Let me know what you need.
All right, here goes nothing. Changed your mind? Sounds like a
Fine
plan.
Let us make this quick.
Fair enough. Let's do this. Sure. That way? Sure. You got it.
Got it. Will do.
Tiaras. Breath. You there, help us!
That way. All right.
What? Take him down.
I need more time.
Yes.
Got it.
They will fall.
Sounds like a plan.
Yes.
Fine.
I'll stay right here. Anything on your mind?
Here we go. That way?
More of them. This place is a bloody graveyard.
Have my attention. As you require.
Sure.
As you want.
Sure.
I'm dead.
Yes, of
got it.
course.
Sure. That way?
I'll stay right here.
A fine plan.
Will do.
Sure.
Fine.
I understand.
What's next? Got it.
As you want.
Let's see.
Yes, of course.
So, what's the plan?
Understood.
A fine plan. As you want. What is it?
Sounds like a plan.
Fine.
We'll hold our ground.
Anything on your mind?
I will do as I must. A fine plan.
Uh-huh.
Will do.
Yes, of
got
course.
Sure.
Sure.
Got it.
That way?
What do we need? Another specter.
As you
Careful.
want.
Sure.
Fine.
Yes.
Not happening. I can't focus.
Let me know what you need.
That way. All right.
You read.
Sure.
Yes. Got it. Will do.
We'll make short work of them.
More of them. This place is a bloody graveyard.
Yes.
I need more time!
Uh-huh. Sounds like a
Sure.
plan. You got it.
Yes, of course.
What's next?
Fine plan.
Get ready.
Let's see what we can do.
Abominations. Stay away from their claws. Understood.
They will burn.
So, what's the plan?
Interesting.
Yes?
Yes, of course.
Now would you look at that? Yes?
I understand.
Fine.
Understood.
As you
Yes?
Sure.
Got it.
Sure.
As you require.
What do we need?
Fine. Let us make this quick.
Will do.
All right, here goes nothing. Sounds like a plan.
Got it. Let's see. Interesting. Let's see.
That way? You got it.
Will do.
Yes, of course.
Got it.
Understood. Will do.
Yes.
Anything on your mind? That way. All right.
Sure.
A fine plan. Yes, of course.
Yes.
Sounds like a plan.
I understand. Yes?
Sure.
Yes?
We know what
Got it.
Sure. You got it.
Sure.
That way?
as you want.
Wait, you're Corporal Tahar, aren't you?
I am. And I'm here to see Waylon Hallett.
I figured as much. Go on ahead. He's back at his tent. You can't miss it. Go on in.
What's next? Now would you look at that?
Fine.
I don't think we're getting through here, Tahar. And even if we would, the laboratory is a ruin now. It's a wonder they got us out alive, anyway.
Will do.
Yes, of course.
Sounds like a plan.
As you want.
Just give the word.
What is it?
Yes. Sure. You got it. Yes?
You have my attention.
What's
Yes.
next?
Uh-huh. Oh, what's the plan? Changed your mind?
Tahar, am I right?
Yes. And you must be Wayland Hallett.
I am. I have to admit, I had something different in mind when they told me the stories about you, Tahar.
I understand. Sure. That way. All right.
Though there can be no question about the magic inside you. It's intense.
You're a mage.
No, but I learned to recognize the signs. There's just something in the eyes of a gifted one that can't be mistaken. But I digress. I know why you're here. The Conclave. You want the support of House Hallett and House Wolfgar to march against the Harbinger of Light.
Correct.
Good. I guess you've been told already that this alliance will be complicated. As long as that old ox Shane is in charge, there won't be an alliance. He despises our house, but I suppose you know that much already.
What's the story behind that feud, anyway?
In short, we didn't send House Wolfgar the reinforcements he requested, and the division his daughter fought in was completely massacred by your father's followers.
Yes. Why didn't you send them?
Because it would have been suicide to go in there alone. Instead, we waited for the Royal Army to appear and marched in together. It was over in a matter of seconds. Sending them in nonetheless would have meant sacrificing 100 men, women, sons and daughters for nothing. Every commander would have done the same.
So what do you suggest?
Simple. Join House Hallett and House Uhtred.
Join? You mean...
I want Myra Uhtred, Lady of House Uhtred, to give me her hand in marriage. Our combined power would outshine even the former House Leonidar.
Myra isn't well. The Harbinger seized control of her mind, and she has been changed ever since.
It will pass.
Do you love her?
I might, in time. She is a smart and beautiful woman.
And just how will that help us get Wulfgar under our banner?
Well, think. The united houses of Hallett and Uhtred are too powerful for House Wulfgar to continue playing lone wolf. We could simply force them into submission.
That's true. If House Uhtred and House Hallett became one entity, Wulfgar's army becomes an ant facing a giant.
But that would also make you, Hallett, the most powerful noble in Northanger.
That's the idea. My offer stands.
A marriage. That's asking for a lot.
Yet it might be our only chance. You should talk to Myra about this.
I will. We could also talk to House Wulfgar first to hear their demands. It might be a good idea to know the cards involved before making the final call.
A fine plan. Fine. As you want.
Got it.
All right.
Hold it right there, stranger. Wait. You're Corporal Tahar.
I am. I think your lord wants to speak to me.
He does. You may pass, Tahar.
Thank you.
Sure.
Understood.
Uh-huh. Yes. That way? Sounds like a plan.
I understand.
Sure.
Mm-hmm.
Smart.
What's next? Understood.
That way?
Yes.
You got it.
Yes, of course. Fine.
Sounds like a plan.
A fine plan.
Yes?
As you want.
That way?
Tahar, you may pass.
Sure. You got
Yes,
it.
That way.
of course.
All right.
That way?
Fine. A fine plan.
Sure.
Yes, of course.
What do we need?
Sounds like a plan.
Yes?
Let me know what you need.
Just give the word.
Yes?
I understand.
What is it?
Will do.
Sure.
Sure.
As you want.
Up ahead. I think that's Shane Wolfgar.
Doesn't look like the friendliest fellow. Sounds like a plan.
Yes?
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 Let's see.
If it isn't the fabled Tahar.
I'm here to...
I know what you're here for. You want our troops to take back Greyfell, which the Royal Army so gloriously failed to protect against a couple of pitchfork-wielding lunatics. I'll cut right to the chase. House Wolfgar doesn't need an ally. Even if the sky rains fire, there's no way on Io we will join forces with Asamo Tahar's child or Wayland Hallett.
So, what's the plan?
What's your problem with me?
What isn't my problem with you? You're Isamo Tahar's child. First, you betrayed your father, then the royal army. So why would I trust you to lead my men into battle? For all I know, you change your allegiances as often as your underpants. Maybe even in the middle of a fight.
Are you really that stupid?
Ah, so now we've already reached the point of hurling insults at each other. I'm sorry, Tahar, but I won't stoop down to that level.
That way. All right.
I know you're not on good terms with the Hallett, but is an old family feud really worth risking the future of Northander?
Let that be my worry.
If you don't want to join forces with either of us, then why are you even here?
Because it was just a stone's throw from where we were going anyway. The span.
You're planning to attack Greyfell.
And also, it gave me an idea of your strength. Now that I have seen it, I trust you can see yourself out of the camp, can you? Goodbye, Tahar.
What a bloody bellend. What now?
Let's talk outside the camp. All right, what now?
Well, we need to...
Tahar. That's you, isn't it?
Maybe. Who are you?
Ulrich Wulfgar. Pleased to meet you. I overheard your conversation with my brother. First off, I apologize. He was never particularly good with people. To make it short, unlike my brother, I think we could help each other. Or, to be more precise, I think we must. What Shane intends to do, marching against Greyfall on his own, is madness.
But you're not in charge, are you? Your brother is the lord of the house.
Well observed. But that doesn't mean that my opinion doesn't carry any weight. See, Tahar, the thing is, there's no way on Io we will ally ourselves with House Hallett. But his dislike for you is irrational. He knows you're not what he made you out to be, and essentially it boils down to the fact that he thinks you're not fit to lead an army. That you're weak. Just think about it. Why would he have us travel here if he weren't considering an alliance? So, in other words, unless there's some bigger scheme to his play that he hasn't let me in on yet, our presence here means that he's considering an alliance with you.
Given your brother's first impression, I'm not even sure I want his help.
Oh, come on. Now you're being as childish as him. This is politics. I know my brother can make it hard for people to like him, but you know what's at stake. So put your personal feelings aside.
So what do you suggest we do?
You need to show him you're not the weakling he thinks you are. While my brother was in the camp brooding over old feuds, I took the liberty of exploring this lovely spot of Earth. And I found something quite interesting. A wyvern.
Let me guess. You want us to kill it?
Exactly. Bring him one of the wyvern's teeth, still wet and bloody, and let him know that you've killed it yourself. I know my brother. He has always loved the old stories of monster hunters and dragon slayers, and he respects strength in battle more than finesse and cunning. Which is, quite frankly, one of the reasons why Wulfgar has fallen from grace.
Actually, I've taken care of that wyvern already. Here, take a look.
What? You... Huh. I'm impressed. Then we should waste no more time. Come, let's talk to He will want to see this.
Got it.
Anything on your mind?
Shane, I think you should see this.
I understand.
Yes?
What?
Here, this is for you. A wyvern's tooth, straight from the beast's jaws.
Huh. So? Why are you showing me this?
They killed that wyvern all by themselves, Shane. I saw it. No soldiers, no ballistas.
So?
Ugh, blazes, Shane. Don't play dumb with me. This man may be many things, but he's not weak. Someone who can kill a wyvern with their own hands is fit to lead an army against the purity.
Maybe. But the question is he willing to make the hard calls when push comes to shove?
What do you...
Meet me at the foot of the fortress, Tahar. Alone.
Interesting.
At the foot of the fortress. No.
Well, this is interesting. You're thinking of going?
I at least want to know what he has to say.
Your mind?
That way. All right.
You got it. Yes.
Everything has an end.
Here we go. Fair enough. Let's do this.
As you require. Let us make this quick.
I'll stay right here.
Got it. Mm-hmm.
You came. Well, that's something. Let's get to the point. Given that my original impression of you wasn't entirely correct, let me revise my statement. An alliance between House Wolfgar and House Utran, and thus you, might not be out of the question anymore.
So that Wyvern's tooth really changed your mind?
Not the tooth. Your tenacity. I know Ulfric had a hand in this, but it doesn't matter. You didn't let yourself be scared off by my words. And not to mention that a commander who charges into battle on his own is a rarity these days. Most of them are fat bureaucrats who know how to wield the quill better than the sword. Now, don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. But nonetheless, you know your craft, and this is what matters for now.
But I'm guessing you have terms for that alliance, don't you? Why the secrecy?
Because I want you to kill Wayland Hallett for me.
I beg your pardon?
You heard right. I didn't come here just to see your troops, though that was one of the reasons. I came here to rid the world of the Hallett bloodline once and for all. Do you know what he did?
You blame him for the death of your daughter, right?
Blame? Don't think I can't read between the lines, Tahar. He killed my daughter, murdered her, and only because he was too much of a coward to stand up to his promise. He could have saved her, but he didn't. Because doing that would have meant risking his precious troops for a rival house. We were just stupid enough to get there before him. Believe me, Tahar, Wayland knows how to act all friendly and reasonable, but he's a strategist who'll stop at nothing to increase the influence of his house. He'll smile at you and tell you what you want to hear, but ultimately everything he tells you only follows one purpose: himself.
How do you know this is what really happened at the battle? Were you there?
Tahar, I am not going down that route. I am not.
So you want to assassinate him? You know what you're asking of me, don't you? You could be trialed just for mentioning this.
By whom? The purity of light? Also, it's your word against mine. If you take this to anyone else, I will... If we kill Wayland Hallett, their soldiers will fall into confusion, like sheep without a shepherd. According to my spies, many of his men would likely switch sides if something were to happen to Wayland. The rest might realize the scheme behind his death and turn against us. In return, we will swear loyalty to House Utran. At least until the purity is taken care of.
And what do you want my role to be in this?
You're the only one who can get into their camp. Wayland Hallett knows how many people are out for his head, which makes him rather... vigilant.
Does Ulrich know about your plan?
He doesn't, and it will stay that way. The moment you take the word of this to anybody else, House Wolfgar will turn against you.
You'd endanger all of Northander just because you want Wayland Hallett dead?
Just because I want him dead? Do you have any idea what that's like, Tahar? To see the man who murdered your daughter walk around as if nothing happened, with that smug smile on his face? I've waited years for this, and now is the perfect opportunity.
There's no way on Io I'm going to assassinate Wayland Hallett.
Well, at least think about it. Here, all you need to do is pour 5 drops of this poison into Wayland Hallett's food or drink. It will take care of the rest. And don't worry, it won't take effect before the conclave takes place, and when it does, it will be a swift and merciful death. More merciful than this bastard deserves, in fact. All you need to do is to find a way so that the arrogant dwarf lover swallows it. Until then, goodbye. I will see you at the conclave.
Yeah, you will. What's next? Now we
Huh? It's up to you now, Tahar.
As you want.
Will do.
Yes, of course.
Understood.
Sure.
Got it. Will do. Understood. What do we need?
Let me know what you need.
That way?
Got it.
Hold it right there, stranger. You... What?
I am.
He does.
Thank you. Wait.
Sure. So, what's the plan?
That way. All right.
A fine plan.
Got it.
What is it?